power comes in many forms and has many names, but the power that Manos Dreville now seeks is called the Arconexus. It was for this power that he sacrificed Ashfell and the walking dead within for a piece of a puzzle from mysterious wild men. After being pulled through yet another portal, we find ourselves not at Ashfell, but rather Ashwood. Around this massive, enigmatic structure, a fortress from the woods has been forged, and it is here that Manos will attempt to unlock the secrets of the Arconexus. But with no risen dead to his name, and only a few believers, he is more vulnerable now than he has ever been before. Not only that, but in terms of storytellers, we're now on Randy Random and we are playing on Merciless, which is as hard as it will be getting for Randy, so we'll see what he throws our way. So far, the gods, well, they haven't been kind, but they've been fair. Randy is a whole different ballgame. And so, without further ado, let's get underway. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to a masterwork with install. No, welcome back to Call of Rimhammer, World of Magic and Madness, and welcome to Ashwood, our new base location. We have this thumping, pumping architect structure over here, which we are already halfway through studying. We've been cycling between Tyrant, Mordecai, and Manos. They've all been spending time here, and it's not the easiest place to be. If we have a look at needs here, Architect Emanation is dropping things down, and also we need some recreation. We've been getting the basics up and running, and of course making the structure entirely out of wood is more than a little risky, but I'm willing to take that risk. Living with us here on the map, we do have at least one insect hive. I believe we might have others. We also have other creatures, dire boars out here, and these roxes, which I don't think are going to be around long enough for us to tame, and we also don't really have the food to tame them right now. But we are going to have some unhappy colonists just for a little bit, because yeah, this thing here is not so easy to hang around. As long as you're outside of the radius here, you're perfectly fine, but when you're researching, it does get into your head a little. Oh my gosh. Well, this is going to be a good source of recreation for us. A limestone hot spring. That'll go nicely in this building here. It's obviously a little off-center. We can't do anything about that. But even so, it's going to be a nice treat for them. And I believe we actually have a little bit of magic that we can have a look at. Well, nearly over here. Level 50. My gosh, Manos. But yeah, we've got 2 points here, which I reckon we're going to put into Deathbolt. Just upgrade it first of all to get it to be close to the max, and then I think we're going to start upgrading other stuff there. The Lingering Fog is already pretty good. We could up the Deadly Torment, but I feel like as far as damage dealing goes, we need this for Manos. Leandra Hayes has got some points kicking about. We're going to be putting them into Controller. Of course, trying our best to get the Golem Research, and actually talking about research, our research has been reset. The first research that we're going to be unlocking here is Magicite Refining, and I have kind of changed a little bit how semi-random research is going to work here. Instead of 3 options, we're going to get 4. I feel like having that additional choice will just allow us to get closer to what we are actually wanting. And at the same time, we are keeping it semi-random. And look at that. Just hanging out, having a good time. Manos at the moment, I think is, yeah, being a bit of a loner, but he's meditating. Important still. Mad dire boars. A psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Our colonists are okay, but the dire boars in the area have been driven insane. And it looks like, have we just got 4, is it? No, 5? Okay, all 5. And oh, it's only 2 of them that are awake. No, you're okay. Maybe it's just 2 that we're dealing with. And indeed, if that is the case, we should be able to deal with this without too much strife. Let's kind of group up a little tighter. We'll have Manos to the side. We're not going to use the Fog of Torment because obviously these aren't actual dead. And let's target that one in the front with a Death Bolt and see if that, oh, yep, hits. Okay, spit away. And we'll also do a Soul Blight on the one in the rear. Get ready. Oh, it's just gonna go past. Let's go search and destroy then. That one's already down. That's great. Manos striking this one here. It's trying to run away. Oh, is that edging closer? It is. What the hell? No, thank you. Right in its heart. Good job, team. How is it doing that? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's an agony. Yeah. It's still edging itself towards us, even though it's downed. Yeah, I really don't like that. What else are you guys attacking? Oh, probably the bugs, yeah? Yeah, let's take you off search and destroy. Manos, let's get you finishing off this dire boar. And that's our first threat dealt with. Leandra, how are you doing after that? Just a crack? It'll heal. Just notice that Leandra is one of the only people that doesn't have an emotional brand from Tyrant as of yet, so we'll see if we can get that done. Leandra, just pop on back here, and let's chuck that on you. And that's just going to help with your mood in general. It feels like it's been a million years since we've done it, but we can do a Fear of the Cursed here, and it's looking like we're going to have a okay quality. We want to have more people there, but, well, this is all we've got for now. It's going to give them a chance to socialize, hang out, and talk about how extremely cold it is. And I mean, it is cold. It's minus 20 degrees C, but it's certainly warmer than where they were. And look at those lanterns go. They sail high over the Archotech structure, the lights above Ashwood. And it was unimpressive. Well, we tried. And we're ready for research again. And while the Slaanesh rune is nice, we didn't get too far with it. I think we're going to re-roll and see if we get lucky. Not really. Portals are expensive and they require a lot to get them going. You know what? We've got milk. Cheese then. It is really hitting me now that our colonists, while they are amazing at being magic users and fighters and whatnot, outside of Leandra, they're all kind of useless. I mean, Jalen is a wizard in the kitchen, but as undead, we don't eat, so it's not that important. What we need is a raid, or alternatively, we can go out there and maybe bring some people back with us. We haven't actually had a look at the area around here, and I gotta say, I love this area. It's really, really neat. We're just right on the edge of this great big swamp. We do have a few logging camps that are close by. We also have, I think, the Under Empire. So that's the Skaven. They're just to our east. To the south of us, we have a farming work site. Oh, from one of our allies. And then these folks, they're ravaging demons. That's an interesting tile. Ancient forest. We haven't stayed in one of those before. We do also have some other friends here by the Erevados Sea, these magic users, Adadir, as they are known. Well, I suppose we are closer now to the world-ending event, which is this great chaos portal. Not that I think Manos is going to be saving the world anytime soon, but I do like this whole region. Over to the west, the Red Scorpions. We can go out, we can attack settlements if we so desire, but I'm almost thinking it might be worthwhile us maybe going to the farming work site for plums? No, like quite possibly one of the logging work sites. We've got 4 people there, 3 here, and 3 there. Alternatively, we could just wait. Hope we get raided, because those raids bring us bodies. I was just double checking down here at our little ritual spot. Everyone does still have their roles, so that's worked out. It's just unfortunate that we're not going to be able to do any proper rituals for a little while, as this requires steel, and steel is just not here. Getting compacted steel on the map is pretty rare. There is some iron ore that we can ship out, but we don't remember how to turn iron ore into steel. We've lost that. The research was stripped from our mind. These outsiders, these wild men, they are an interesting sort. But look at that. We've got some sapphires. We'll chip them out. And some more over there as well. Valuable. And I guess that's another thing to think about. If it is value that we need again, then we're going to have to try and build that value up here. And we could do that through jewelry making or through other means. I'm not sure yet. One thing that I do find quite interesting here, and I don't know if this is something that was here at the start, but we kind of have this dead zone everywhere around here, kind of from this thing. We are close to understanding it. We've got a little bit more research to do, but it's almost like it's spreading. I'll keep an eye on it as the snow starts to fall, but yeah, I feel like there was grass at this point. I could be mistaken. I could be. Well, I mean, the grass is dying out anyway now due to the cold. At least that's why I'm assuming it's dying. Could be other, more nefarious reasons. Oh, and that's something that I didn't notice at all. This is anima grass that's there. Oh, we're nearly done on the pool. Hey, look at that. Limestone hot spring. It's a nice temperature in here as well. I'll be intrigued to see if we actually make use of that. Oh, Randy, you're too kind. A mana surge. The planet's celestial alignment has shifted, causing a surge in mana. And really, we haven't had any mana problems since we've been here because we've got no undead summoned. And Mordecai is getting closer here as well. We've nearly crossed into the 2000s. After that, just 100 bits of research to go. Oh, Tyrant has moved on over, and we're nearly there. This is the last little bit of research. And that's it. Major Architect Structure studied. You have completed your study of the major architect structure. You can't say that you understand it in any complete way, but you have detected a pattern in its behavior and the way it seems to express information. With this knowledge, you'll be able to interpret the next piece of the Architect Nexus map. Well, we'll be able to interpret it, but yeah, we still need it. We've done the research though, which means that we will be able to focus on researching things down here. It's magic time for Manos. We're going to max out Winds of Death, and that's all of the spells that we know maxed out now. We're going to dive into the Manacles of Kalau next. And I think a little bit of good news, this radius doesn't seem to be getting any bigger, so it might not have been growing from the start. Hard to know. Hard to know. Wait, what? Colossal Aerofleet, a strange floating creature, bounces around in the distance, blundering about the landscape. A small horde of smaller specimens seem to be attracted to it and follow it at a short distance. They seem mostly harmless and will probably leave the area when they have fed. But I guess the question is, what do they feed on? I mean, they're kind of just hanging out here, huh? We do have, or rather in the past had, access to Aerofleet fur. We need cloth resources, fur resources, and we can get it from them. I think they burn though, and that makes me a little nervous about our, wooden base. Manos, let's get you set up over here. We're going to get everyone else kind of at the ready. Jarlan, we're just going to have you inside. You're kind of non-combative. You know what? Fighting in here probably would be best. We're going to have everyone hang back here for now. And we're just going to get Manos to go a little bit further ahead. And just do a Fog of Torment in there. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. And bam. Oh, they're angry. We're going to go and blink back. Blink is very quick to cast, and yep, it sure as hell is. We're going to get ready to Death Bolt kind of in and around that area as, oh, they're angry-ish. Angry-ish. Mordecai, I'm sorry. And oh boy, yikes, yeah, Fog of Torment's working. I'm not sure they know what to do. They're kind of just running scared, and oh, I feel so cruel. But it needs to happen, I guess. We're going to send them after this one little survivor. I think that's the only survivor, right in the heart. Well done, Tyrant. Well done. And well done, Manos. Love what you've done with the place. And oh, we're going to expand this to be a part of the home area and just hope that they all get onto firefighting. Yep, there they go. They're getting to it. Please try and save some of these bodies here. Excellent work. And now that's going to be meat, maybe? And also fur. Although in saying that, we did have to do research before. to be able to actually use the hides. We might have to do that again. Speaking of research, let's roll. And none of that really helps me out. Cultivation, though. We didn't really get to play around with this before. The parasite thornbush, that gives us magicite. It's 1,000 research. We can smash that out. And look at that. We've got some visitors. They seem to be willing to trade, and they have been an ally of ours for a while. Not an ally, but we get along with them. They do look like they would be, you know, semi-decent colonists, right? They don't have good stats, not even close to good stats. But we're kind of desperate right now, huh? And they're here to trade, so there's a chance that they have things to trade with us. I think you know what we're gonna do. Leandra, I want you out here to assist our maniacal leader, Manos, and we are going to, have a little bit of fun. We're going to drop a fog of torment right on Morg. Just stay there, Morg. Excellent. And you don't even know what's hit you yet. Oh, now they know. Now they know. Oh, and just, wow, that was fast. So, they've still got the buck here. The buck is aggressive. So let's get Leandra kind of to the side of Manos, and Manos is just going to keep on spitting acid at it, which is certainly hurting it. Now we don't actually want it to get away, so let's send you after it as well. There, Leandra, and Manos, let's get you to blink in front of the buck. There we are. And we could do a death bolt here, but I think honestly just the winter stuff should be enough to do it. Why was that not that successful? Well, that doesn't matter. We're going to try and soul blight it now. Okay, this thing's got life to it. Not anymore, it doesn't. Not anymore. You know what, we could maybe use the buck as well. Let's create a little bit of a body zone. Okay, Manos, let's get you heading back on over here. You know what we gotta do. For the first time here in Ashwood, we shall raise the dead, and let's hope that they're good ones. We cross our fingers. Morg and Ica, you really do kind of resemble how you were in life. These skills, they ain't great, but those plant skills are actually okay. And mining, the same deal there. We'll accept your help for now. And undead buck number 1, we'll let you hang around too. First up for Ica here, we have Tech Com, Connor, probably just Connor for short. And for Morg, we have Tassere. Welcome, you two. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're going to be sure to put them to good use. I do not know why. Tassere has just... Yep, you're very buff. Oh, I didn't notice there were 2 little aerofleets left alive. Maybe we'll just leave them be, yeah? Yep, they're still just butt-ass naked. I have no idea why. Yeah. You know what? Each to their own. We'll leave them to it for now. Oh, and Aerofleet meat. Yeah, I think... Oh, Mordecai, I'm so sorry. Recreation deprived. How? And why? Well, I guess everyone does recreation differently, and maybe the hot spring isn't to your liking. I can't say I've noticed fur, but maybe... medium soft pelt. That could be it. We've got a huge hide as well. That's from the dire boar. So we will need a way to process that. Oh, and we already have that. The tanning rack, I just have not built it yet. You know what, I know it's kind of unseemly to do tanning in the kitchen or in the dining room, but it's a nice warm spot. I feel like that would work here. Leandra Hayes is just smashing out this magic now. I really, really want to get the golem research. The reason why they're not wearing the things isn't because they're, you know, about to fall apart. It's because they're poor quality. Our last folks had better standards. We need to remove that standards for these zombies. Yeah, so we're going to drop that right down to poor. They can have pretty much anything. And so that means that they should go and chuck some clothing on. There we go. That's better, isn't it? I am wondering whether or not we can tame these aerofleets. I'm going to mark them for taming, and I suppose we'll see. Can you make more aerofleets? You like our berries? I mean, Tyrant is trying. Give it a shot, buddy. He is good when it comes to animals. It's one of his passions, so we'll make him happy doing this as well. And he did it. Successfully tamed an aero fleet. We can't really teach it anything, but maybe... Oh, blue gel production. And fission. Oh, they just kind of bloop. They make more. Ha, I think we're onto a good thing here. Dwarven goods trader. Okay, well, we're not gonna go against you as this. Well, there's just too many dwarves. We could probably take them, but we don't want enemies everywhere. They may very well have some things that we could trade for. And right now we have a large supply of iron ore that we can't use because we can't remember how to smelt it. I just realized that the graphics on these were different. We're gonna go with that. I feel like the old-timey research is a better look. And of course Mordecai is still having issues. Don't know how long that's gonna last for, but ideally Mordecai would do the talking here. Jarlin's social skill is okay, it's a 10. We might just have to use you instead. We don't know when we're gonna get Mordecai back. I don't think it's gonna make that grand of a difference. And oh boy, we really can't trade all that much with you, can we? You are interested in the Aerofleet meat though, and we've got a lot of that to go around. Oh, and you've got steel ingots. I feel like we're gonna have to trade for all of that, and potentially the cloth as well. We can grow our own cloth here, but well, it's not the season. We do actually have some silver left over, but I just want to see what's possible. We could maybe take a component or two. We don't need them for now. We'll just have a look at making up the difference there, and we can, well, we could sell pretty much the entire thing of Aerofleet meat, which is going to take about 1,000 off, well, a little less than that. We could sell off all of the pork as well. Better still, some ibex meat as well, because we can get meat back, that's okay. The devil strand we're 100% going to need, and the berries, it's good for the livestock for now. 600 silver seems like a lot for now, but this is going to pay us back in the future. We accept the terms of this trade. And there we are. That steel immediately going to use on the superior logo. And a masterwork bookshelf. A lot of the cloth is going to go into this, but my reasoning for this is it gives us better research speed. So while it's expensive at like 40 cloth each, it's going to get that research going so much faster. Look at all those bookshelves, and they're mostly excellent. Oh, there's a few good, and then there's the bloody masterwork one in there. They look cool too. Tyrant is trying with the Roxas, hasn't gotten through yet, but if he fails, we could always maybe just bring them back. Leandra Hayes has completed our superior logo. Doesn't look like we can do, I was going to say we can do much, but we can begin superior evoking? Really? How? Don't we need the Enlightenment of the Chosen first? No, actually, this is the first part. The Enlightenment of the Chosen comes afterwards, which is available in 4 days. Okay, so we could theoretically do this, and Mordecai would be next. Well, the expected quality isn't great because Mordecai is the diviner. We could get rid of that role temporarily. I mean, it only gets an extra 10%. I think getting the kneel pillows is going to be more important. And we don't have the cloth for that right now, but in time. And Tyrant and Leandra have the flu. Okay, how bad is this gonna be in... Oh, hang on. Leandra, how about you do a quick vitality to Tyrant, because that'll help with overcoming this stuff, right? Well, it'll take a second before it pops up, but surely skeletons have a bonus here as well. Immunity gains speed. Yeah, so that should help, but obviously they still need to have some form of treatment, so we'll do something temporary. A masterwork kneel pillow. Okay, maybe we did actually have enough resources. Alright, Tyrant's in bed. Manos, let's do some treatment. Or rather, no, Mordecai. As Manos, he can't do that anymore. 70% quality? Alright, we should be well good then. And let's see how Leandra does. 60%? I'll keep a close eye on this. A raid! Well, that's nice. Apart from that, 2 of our folks are down with the flu, a group of brigands from Black Nat Nador have arrived nearby. They're going to be preparing for a while before they attack, and They're pretty significant numbers considering we have, like, Manos as a fighter. Oh, but we don't just have Manos, do we? Because Jalen here has our elemental defenders. We could pop off a fight right by the enemy. And you know what? I'm totally tempted to do that. Manos, we're going to get you up here as well. There you are, Whisperfire. Let's mount up. They haven't started their attack yet or anything. Elemental defenders. Oh, we could put it right by them. No way. Crack open a portal right there. Oh, there they go. Fire elementals. Jalen, go head back home and look at that. Off to a good start. A nasty start. Michael runs away from combat due to being a coward. Run, Michael, run. Yeah, he's getting out of here. You leaving the map? You are. Oh, wow, they got seen to. I think we're also maybe going to have meteors across the map. Hard to tell. Oh, all right. I guess let's head back out there. Oh, yep. They're beginning their assault and we're definitely seeing meteors. Let's just blink, which is going to help us get that little bit further. And we'll see if we can kind of get over towards where they are, Manos. I mean, they're kind of stuck here by the fire elementals. Yeah, they have to keep them coming back to attack. I think they're trying to attack the portal. Hard to tell. The heat wave is over. Oh yeah, they destroyed it. Okay, right now, Manos, we need to start to open up the attack on them. We'll start by launching death bolts out towards Yanni. Brilliant. Let's do a soul blight on Sims. This is kind of a one-person army right now. Ruby Ring of Ruin. Ideally, we get them kind of grouped up together. We can maybe do that if we just keep on running away on Whisperfire. Try and group them up together. This is an old trick that Luna used to like to pull back in Cataclysm. I guess we've got the Winds of Death as well. That's something that we haven't used in a while. Let's see how that goes now. Oh, pretty good, apparently. And we'll go for a Soul Blight on Jamins over here. Yeah, you've been blighted. And I think we can do some bolting as well. Some death bolting, please. Oh, yes. And now blink. Let's see, down here. Come on, there we go. Poor Danny's a little confused. And I really want to try and see if we can head this group off. Two of them are getting closer though. So we're going to get Leandra Hayes and Mordecai out here, ready to fight. We're going to put them on Search and Destroy. And we'll send our two dead out as well. I forgot that they actually had weapons. Search and Destroy on you two. Right, Manos, how is this going? Okay, they're still here, and they're kind of starting to catch up on us. We'll do a Death Bolt. And there we go, that's good. We could chuck down a Fog of Torment, but the radius isn't that great. I think we'll just keep on doing a little bit of that. And then we'll just blink over here, which is going to piss them off. And we'll do another Grave Bolt. Let's hit Dell if we can. Good work. And that's got them fleeing. Ah, we love to see it. We love to see it. And that's even more bodies for us now. Can we maybe stop them? We'll try and do a Soul Blight on Skittish. Oh, or rather, we'll blink out in front of Skittish and try a Soul Blight. We've got to watch our mana is getting a little bit lower. And that Psi Focus is perfectly fine. Just keep on knocking them away. Alright, that's you down. This is 23 mana a pop for Death Bolt, so can't use it too much, but it is very useful. And I don't think Danny's going to be able to get away here either, just with all of that. Oh, you stole Danny's life force as well. There we are. And so that was pretty much single-handedly Manos there. Oh, and of course, Whisperfire. We've got oh so many bodies to gather up now. 10 of them in total. Not bad. Oh, of course, we can't forget Jalen and the elemental defenders. They're very, very useful. And would you believe it? Our cheese press is filled with milk. Well, nearly. We need to get 10 more in there, but we're going to have some cheese. Oh, and checking in with Leandra. Immunity's looking fine there. Tyrant, same deal. They're gonna make it. We can even get Mordecai to do Preach Health on Leandra, just to assist. And they're getting good treatment by the looks of things. Yeah, very nice. And Manos has got his first point of magic for the manacles, so we're going to start leveling that up now. And he's got 2 points available over here, so we'll put the final point into Death Bolt, and then I think we increase the damage maybe. Darkness spreads further from the point of impact. The darkness increases damage of Death Bolt and spreading darkness. Sure, let's start getting that up. Okay, I think that's all of the bodies. Pretty certain. Let's see. 11 human corpses. I'd say that's probably right. We do have a mammoth worm here and a raptor shrimp. Don't know what they're going to be like, but we are going to have a look at, well, I guess we could try and consume the corpse first, right? Get a little bit of mana back. Nope. Okay, I guess not. Raise undead, right on where you are, Manos. Let's see who we get out of all of this. Oh, right. So, we're going to grab all 4 of them. We're going to set them over to the side here, and we'll see how useful they really are. Okay, you're right. Everyone's just kind of middle of the road right now, and maybe middle of the road is what we need. There are others here that I want to try and bring back, so I guess let's get to naming these 4. Alright, so we have Emon Kent, we've got Corey Kaja, we've got That Cisco Kid, and Corneus Prime. Welcome, you 4. And we're gonna do Raise Undead again, but we need to be very careful here. Yeah, we're gonna lose someone out of this. I guess let's have a look at these bodies first of all. No one's really a standout other than great mining on Skittish here. I mean, with a passion for melee, maybe that might come back to help us. Mariah, for not having a head, I think you're actually kind of useful. So let's go consume Kraus here first. Alright, that's a bit of a buffer, we'll take it. And let's look at raising this lot. Oh, okay, and I guess we got the raptor shrimp, huh? Yeah, and that can be a full-on attack raptor shrimp. How dangerous are you? You kind of look quite dangerous. It's always so hard to tell with these animals. Primary role, regenerating shock troop. This animal regenerates its health, making it more durable. I mean, it's undead, so it already does that. Maybe we keep it around, I don't know, and see if they're any good at all. We've still got 1 more body here, and Manos's magic is looking okay. I mean, you can haul, right? No, you can't haul. Middle of the road for Skittish. Brand, same deal. Sims, okay. Sims, that's what we're talking about. That's a little bit better. And Mayumi, yeah, it's kind of the same deal there. So really, Sims is the only one that has demonstrated any kind of skill. So while I am going to name everyone here, it's still a question of whether or not they're going to be sticking around long term. Because that's a significant drain on Manos, and I wonder if it is in part the raptor shrimp. Now I think we're going to have to reduce our numbers here a little bit, and maybe we only keep Sims. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. So we'll start consuming the corpses here until, oh, that looks so much better already. Maybe we can manage that. We'll get 1 of 1 more. Brant, I'm sorry, you're gone. And it looks kind of the same. Well, you 2, you're lucky. You made the cut. First of all, Skittish shall now be known as Haderach. Welcome back, Haderach. And Sims, you shall be Redwind. Right, you lot? That's 4 mana potions? Okay, let's not consume. We'll just pick them up. We'll have them in our inventory, Manos. Yeah, that's a good plan. Or not. Oh, that noise this thing makes. I don't know if we're going to hear it again, but it certainly sounded interesting. We'll see if we can get Manos to actually pick... Nope, ain't going to happen. Okay, well, we have potions. Oh, and I didn't notice we are in need of research. So, no. Let's re-roll. Any better? I guess we'll just take hobbit holes for now. An easy research for us to get through. And you know what? The earth and hills? That might be something that we want. We got a meteor shower. Oh, hi. Amber deposits. Gold. And silver. Yeah, And Eltex. You're kidding me. Okay. Let's just, mine all of that, and all of that. Thank you. That will give us the wealth that we need. Mordecai, go and rescue this devil sheep. As we know, it's got a lot of addictions, it's got a lot of things going on. Let's just remove that pen marker for now. Hey, look at that. Haderach is putting our buck to use. Good to see. I mean, that's one of the main reasons why I've kept it around for now, but if it seems to be too much of a strain on Manos, yeah, we'll look at something else. Oh, I missed someone here. Kaya. Look at that melee skill. Okay, you're another fantastic contender. We're actually going to kind of try and sort as best we can. Kaya, you're going to be up there. Redwind, you're going to be up there as well, because you're both very good. Kaya, that melee, you, my friend, shall now be known as Lucian. Lucian with the great big hammer. And so now comes the fun part of going through and trying to sort out these jobs as best we can. And looking back into our research again, beekeeping is there, but we're going to roll the dice. We're going to try and see if we can get something better, like enchanting, which leads into golem theory. Hey, thank you, Randy. We got some weapons. Oh, an enchanted dwarf spear? Really? You shouldn't have. It's not super great, but it's enchanted? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Is that going to be better than your big hammer there, Lucian? Maybe a little bit. Let's get it equipped here. And the stars are right, yet we can do no sacrifices. We forgot how to make the altars, you see. These two are well outpacing the flu, so we're going to get rid of the beds. I think they're going to be fine. Oh, and it can be ridden. It's making weird noises. It can be ridden. That's great. This thing, while strange, I think we're going to keep it. Mordecai, really? Really? Yeah, okay, run away, sure. Let's change that to attack. Or even ignore. Let's see how that goes. Oh, you're just gonna, yeah, start attacking the hive? Maybe attack the thing first? The mega scarab? Yeah, thank you, Mordecai. And I guess that's those bugs dealt with. You don't need to eat. Why are you eating? Needs. I guess for recreation's sake? Sure. Well, that does give us some more resources up here. A lot more iron ore. Oh, like a ridiculous amount of iron ore. That we still, unfortunately, can't really do all that much with. Yeah, we need to learn how to use it. And we are doing some expanding down here. The dead are cutting away the woods, as we need some rooms for these 5. Oh boy, Mordecai, you're not doing well, are you? It's those cracks. Let's make sure that we get you rescued. And a transport crash. A what, sorry? Oh, of course. It's an interesting looking animal. A tomba. A large canine genetically engineered to resemble the Set animal in ancient Egyptian mythology. We could rescue this thing. There's also an Arctic lion here as well that we can get some resources from. Probably killed by this thing, a Bouldermit. Yeah. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll fly over there with Manos. There he goes. Alright. Let's see if we can rescue it in time. Got up there pretty quickly. I think we might have this in the bag. Alright, let's see its condition. Okay, 4 hours left. Mordecai, if you're up and about, let's do some tending. Oh, Mordecai, you're very slow right now. We might be just in time. 2 hours, 4 hours, yeah, okay. I think we've made the saving. Oh, Tyrant, that's neat. So Tyrant is blinking into the pen and then dragging the animals across. That's... okay, suppose it works. Mordecai and Tomba have formed a bond. Well, maybe it'll stay then. I suppose we'll see. Ah, nearly 6,000 wood. I feel like that should probably be good enough. Well, I think that's going to be our rooms here. A room for each of our generals. And one, of course, in the center for Manos. But that, Legionnaires, is going to wrap us up for today. And Manos is right. This new life is exciting. And I truly do hope it works out for the best. Ashfell was our home and quite the keep. But Ashwood is off to a great start. And oh, the things we shall accomplish before we are through. With speed and industry, the forests are tamed. And so too are the local factions. I'm glad that we boosted up the difficulty. We've got Randy on Merciless now. I can't wait to see what he throws our way. We have Manos's army growing at a semi-alarming rate, and we will reach a point where we're going to need more names. So if you've ever considered becoming a patron, for as little as $1, you can join the list of the Legion, and know that you're making this all possible too. But for now, all I ask you is, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I would like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon, who continue to make this content possible.